Oh, there, wonderful gamers. Here I am again, Meme Metal, another up for talkthrough of a walkthrough of my long play of Eco. And without further ado, let's just carry on straight with the action. Because I'm recording this voiceover after I filmed the play of the game. If you remember last time, I did point out that we had to push a box down and just let the river take it down into that area. This is the reason why you need it in this area. You just before you do anything with it, you just need to go take these baddies, and if you've got the club, well, you've got nothing to worry about because you just kill them. It's almost as if you're just baking butter. So anyway, you get the box and you push it up against the wall like so, and climb up, then call up Yoda, and I think you know what to do now. And again, as before, just follow this path around. It can be a bit, that can be a bit daunting because you can't tell where you need to go. And just walk about the other side. And just follow the stream up to this ladder. Take a handful of along, jump over this path, and call them over once you've jumped it. And then just follow this wooden walkway around until you come to the elevator. Of course, I'll play the elevator, so I'll take you down a few levels. Of course, once you're saved, you can just leave your order there for 1 second, or you go and do some things. Just go around there and climb up this pipe. Then you come to a moving platform, you need to grab that and pull it up to the other end of the track. This is the point of the game where I actually started thinking about the not dying trophy because the way the camera angle works there, I fell off when trying to jump to that edge quite a few times. When I did that first time, I thought, I haven't even died yet. And, as this game progresses, then I end up playing it safer and safer. Now here you're going to get attacked. My advice is do not stop and attack them, just hold on to a hand and run like hell. So, or you can kill them all off to stop them reappearing. Because you're on the edge of a cliff, pretty much the edge of a building with nothing to stop you falling off. If one of them hits you, and it's happened to me plenty of times, they'll just knock you off and that's it. You've died. So I devised this trick a long time ago, so I wasn't exactly doing this for the trophy, but as I said, it has started to pop into my mind every now and then. But at this point I was still kind of dismissing, doing, well, let's just see how the game goes. So these are the guys from below. So if you do this, you usually only get a couple at the most. Sometimes you can just not get attacked at all. You give up these steps into another little thing. You gotta grab that lever in the middle and keep pushing it round. If you see any of those shadow beasts move up like that, just stop for a second and hang about in that corner. And you take care of it and then just carry it on. And then whoever's left, I'm not going to bother you anymore. So you can just carry on. Now, at this point of the game, I did actually think, okay then, I'm going to try and go for this trophy now then, because we've actually pretty damn close, but not actually that far from the end, in all honesty. And you'll notice on this section in particular, I take it very, very cautiously. So just this little section, I'm actually saving a lot. So just leave your order there. She doesn't need to come over to you just yet. And don't try and jump that. Just fall down to these ledges here. It's very easy to accidentally walk off that. So watch it. Jump up onto this pipe. Shimmy on over. Just jump off here. Walk over to the ledges. Now you don't have to do just yet what I'm about to do, but in the name of making the save point easy to go to, I decided to do this now. Just jump over to that, climb up to the top. Jump over that gap. Climb down the chain. And then just jump and hit that and it'll knock it down. And then all you have to worry about is jumping over whenever you want to save or get the order. As you can see, I'm already moving over it. on a precautious state. Again, just leave your order there. She doesn't have to come over it yet for quite a while. So you need to jump down there. Climb up here. Grab a wooden stick. And then grab a bomb. Now you all know by now how to light the bomb, but I want people to take note of where I actually drop the bomb here. Because you see where that little, it's got like a little track where it's darker than the rest. That's usually the best place to part of the there to throw the bomb from. So once you've lit it, pick it up, run, and then throw it from about there. And you'll open yourself up another part of the path. Don't forget your mace or your sword, whatever you're using at this point in the game. Try and remember now, did I save after this bit? I don't think I did. I might have done. Oh no, yes I did. Yeah, I did. Again, after the save, still not bringing the order over just yet. Just cross over there by this chain, jump up the chain, you can grab hold of it. And there we go. You have to be a bit careful with the camera angles here, it can be a bit, it's one of those things that if you let it at all, it's totally mess up the direction of where you're walking. You'll push that off. We'll then push it over to that wall over there, and then climb up and you'll come across a switch and you just pull that switch. This is the point in the game where I've always died, so at this point now I was thinking, well I'll actually talk through this bit first. Just climb up that ladder there. And then walk over. It's at this point of the game, so if I do this now without dying, the trophy is on. And I've come so close at that point to missing it, so I was very lucky then. And I get a good swing momentum up for this. See, I'm taking my time, getting ready to jump. And just grab that and keep on turning it around until it stops. now we can go and get Yoda. This is usually the bit where I die jumping trying to get it. And that was spot on. Really pleased with myself at this point. Yeah, I did think, yeah, that's a bit low in all honesty. Try again and get a good swing up. And at this point my brain was there, right, this is on. And then I start doing stuff like that. You just need to jump over. Now on this you need to be a bit on the quick side. You will get attacked, but it's better just to run for the doors, blocks, side doors, whatever you want to call them. How much trust someone would have to have in someone to do that? And once you've done that, get ready to move as quick as you can. Go over to where the crowd come out to, jump over, and once you call Yoda over there you go. Now this bit is where I started panicking a little. I was really sweating at this point. I was like, you know, God, he's going to get her. There you go. Just pull. On to the next section. And then we go over to the rest-style stairs. This is where I thought we got to earlier. So I've been looking at this playthrough in terms of editing and stuff. I got on a lost pass to where I got to one of these commentary things. But yeah, same as you did on the other side. Walk around, open up the area, Yoda will run in. Like I said, the rooms are the same, they're just mirrored. The puzzles are not the same though, there's none of that climbing up a waterfall or anything like that. A bit more straightforward. As before she runs in. No, both the doors are locked on this, so you've got to go up the stairs and cut the ropes on both of them this time. I always take your order with me on these because I know they are going to be fights in the room, but I can never be 100% sure where, so I like to keep your order with me at all times. There you go, nice clean flight. Even though they did try and play dirty. See that there's no couch in this room. Come up here. And this is the door you have to go in first. You can cut it. Now, what am I talking about? Getting the rooms mixed up again. I did say that was mirrored, didn't I? Even though I can't bleed in. Do it, boys. Okay, we come up to my top tip for this section of the game. So you need to get the wooden stick first. The same as in your room, you come down the ladder and call your order over. But what I do after this little bit is actually quite important to make the next bit a lot easier. So as before, she'll climb up and that will cause the stairs to rise. To grab your order and take her over into that corner. The reason for this is once you light the torches at the top of here, you're going to get attacked again. And if you take your order with you, you're going to have a hell of a problem because you've only got the stick and there's a lot of enemies. So what I suggest people do is actually just leave your order at the bottom down there, and when the attack starts, because she's positioned there, it makes it a little difficult for them to actually grab her, and those there that are loose are a little too far away, so you can actually run down and with a bit of luck climb up the ladder and get your mace before the stuff starts hitting the proverbial fan, so to speak. And if they do grab her, they do tend to take it to one of the farther away part ones anyway, so that should give you enough time to grab her if they do get her. And then because you've got the mace, it makes short work of everybody. And I'll still try and use, when possible, cornering them. And I'll just keep coming for a while now. One doesn't come, I always tend to move about just to see if it pulls them out of hiding. Still waiting for whatever's hanging about. There we go, back over. There you go, outside. On this side you have to move the deflector dish. So as before, just pull the order up. Run out to the deflector dish and just rotate it until it's pointing into the hole. And then there's no safer here, so you just go straight up the ladder. If you want to risk it without your order, it's up to you. Of course, as you can see, the chain, so you go up the chain. Climb up. As you can see, that area there blockaded off. You ignore that for the time being. You just go around. Cut the ropes again. And then keep going in the same direction like before. Water here. The don't jump out there this side. Now we're going to get the bombs for that walkway. So you go over the bridge you just made. You don't have to get the wood now, but you may as well. You're not going to need the mace for anything at the moment. That's what I mean by being extra precautious, waiting there for the camera to adjust itself. You go to the right here and you'll have the bombs. You take that to the boarded off doorway. Go over to a flame and light your stick. Light the bomb. And then go and get your mace. Now you don't go through that doorway, you now go back down the chain. Make sure you come off it in a safe way. I just realised where I was going. Just remember, there's no need for me to do that. Just do the trick that I learned earlier in the game. To fall off in a reasonable place. Call the order down that section. Then back round to the other door. Oh no, you don't. First of all, you got to light those, haven't you? Yeah, I hadn't noticed at this point. I'd forgotten that. I'd forgotten in this point of the game that there's actually a switch just at the top of that ladder to reveal those. Which is why I'm looking round now, because I'm confused as to what. And then I've remembered. Then I've remembered they've also got to light a piece of wood. You go up here, pull the switch, light the wood and jump down. Now you go around to the other door. I think this might be one of those edits I was talking about in the earlier episode. Should be able to hear the music just step out. Or maybe not. Alright. Then you just walk down there, Mom, to the other side and go through that doorway. Like I said, there's nothing to worry about climbing, so you just walk up the ramp. And then just follow the path right round to take the order to make that bridge appear. Well, we are getting very close now to the final section of this game, and close to the ending of this chapter. As before, on the other side, you go over, pull the lever, then go over to the other side and use that little elevator. As before on the other side as well, you grab a piece of wood, light it over the other side, then come back and lighten that. Picking up that piece of wood was actually a mistake. I always advise to try and get the piece of wood that's lying down, because it's easier to pick the mouse back up. Sometimes you can be there like trying to pick up the mouse and you keep picking up the sword or another piece of wood. Fortunately though, I didn't have any problems picking the mouse up on this one. This one you'll see I won't jump back down and use the door, I'll just climb out the hole. As you can see, I didn't have any problem picking it up, but it can be a bit awkward. Like I said, my advice for those is basically just try and get the wood that's on the floor, because it'll be easier to pick up your proper weapon. And we've come up to the last 5 minutes of this chapter. Like before, just climb up that long ladder. Activate the switch. Activate the bridge drop. Again, I'll take your drop with me, because every time I've left it down there, one of the shadow monsters have appeared. I'm not the problem I call shadow monsters, but I'm going to call them shadow monsters. Just go in there, pull the other lever. Oh, sorry, boy. And then, like before, you just cross that bridge into that area where you made the you caused that walkway to drop. pretty sure that she's got something to do with the way it comes out of the dark into light. Yeah, because she didn't start climbing before I come off the ladder. Fingers crossed she shouldn't walk back up. There you go, drag her through. As before, during this section I advise don't actually fight them unless you absolutely have to. So just walk around and be as quick as you can. As you'll see in a minute, I do end up having to attack them. Now there's guys underneath me, they can't get to me because of the barrier. Okay. As before, just run down, just get through the doors, they're not going to follow you. And then from here, so that was a really bad glitch, wasn't it? Anyway, from here, just walk around back into the garden. And that's where the this chapter will end. This anybody playing the game, this will be your last point in the game to save, so I suggest you do it. You will not be able to save after this point until the game itself is finished. Anyway, I'm me, Metal the Village Gamer. Don't forget you can donate to my channel by PayPal, and you can find the email address to use in the description below. And so until next time, good night.